laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to James. On the wing, MP.
Las Vegas foul. No. Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Rainman. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. Well, Las Vegas is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Speedy. Check by James. Deflects the pass. In transition. Here they come. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, James. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Here's Las Vegas. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Speedy. Pass to Thomas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, number 55. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
James inside. Here's Duncan.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Duncan. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And Las Vegas making a change here. He does not get the second one.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here's Palmer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Palmer's got 23 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Duncan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Palmer. Good deep three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson's overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Pass to Palmer. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. Palmer's got 26 points.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Rainman. And here's Lively. Noah grabs the board. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Minnesota.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Number 24, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Pass to Rainman. Takes the three. The three won't fall. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the away team. Number 24. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
And here's MP from outside. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Work harder, I took a break, need a recharge. I don't fly commercial, I need shark, need a Zendaya.
Body stay hot and recline. Down the beat and rewind.
The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 2, ace number 2.
is evident. I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every morning. He had to get it out the moon.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. In this game, we'll see New York against Toronto. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So a moment now to see the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So the New York starting 5. And for Toronto, we've got Money. He's out there with Jones. And it's Roach in it. The threesome. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Melo's shot is off. New York comes into this following a loss to Las Vegas. Pass to Skinny. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Skinny's got the game going with his first points of the game for New York.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Melo pass to Roach. The 3, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Kristich. Last game out, he had 14.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
New York shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw. That one is no good. And here's Toronto.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Both free throws good from Melo. Here's Kristich. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Jones. 11 feet away, and there it is for him. Here's Kristich. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Wallace. He can't get it to go. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's baddest one. And they pick up 2.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. It's Melo with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Down low, it's tipped. Here's Roach. Pass to Mello. Outside, Jones. No good. Shot missing. New York trails by 5. Driving in. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And the basket by Baddest One. Baddest One's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Crane's the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Roach. And here's Jones. Fadeaway. Not going to go that time.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Pocket 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Both shots good from the stripe. Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Baddest One. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And he makes both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Kristich. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Here's Roach. There's a good screen. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
New York trails by 6. Pass to Wallace. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Pass to Roach. Floats one up. Just 4 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. A steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Toronto leading by 4. To the middle. Picked off in midair. Shoots it up. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He has 7. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Melo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's baddest one. Rebound by Wallace. For New York, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Toronto shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And the shot goes in. Baddest one's got 8 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hardy's checked in for Toronto. An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Well, you look at the baddest one, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know, call him whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds a way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds.
And it doesn't take all that much to get him going. Just the smallest nudge, and he's ready to go off. He is right on the list with all the hugely gifted small forwards we've seen in this league over the years.
And New York making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Jeremiah Johnson.
From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here's Melo. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. That one goes in. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New York, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Roach. Over to the wing. Shoots it. And again, it's Toronto converting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Wallace outside. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. 12 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Roach. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. West with some nice D. Now here's Wallace. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the away team, Wallace. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Melo. Johnson with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Toronto. Melo pass to Bannister. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Wallace. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Good on the three-point shot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now here's Melo. Not a lot of room. And here is Hart. The tray. That one doesn't drop. 24 seconds left in the first. West against Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9, and again it's New York.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Johnson is out there with Wallace. Then there's West. And there's Skinny. Fast break Toronto. Here's baddest one. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Kristich passes to Johnson to the left wing. Not loose. Fast break Toronto for the finish. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
West outside. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. No good there. Toronto leading by 3. To the inside. Fattest one. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Kristich. Inside. West kicks to Johnson. Out to West. Here's Kristich over Melo. And the basket by Kristich. Skinny's got 6 points. When a team Doors is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
It's Melo with the rebound. Toronto leading by 6. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Good work there as it goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Jones checked in for Hart, and New York making a change here. And we always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Take a look at Skinny, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Some nice passing by New York here. To the wing on the left. Here's West. Rebounded by Baddest one.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Hits it from three-point range.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. New York trails by 8. Here's Kristich. He's got 6. Five to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Baddest one. No good with the layup. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Johnson left side for 3. Kristich no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. New York trails by 6. From about 19 feet. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Here's Baddest one, defended by West. And the basket by Baddest one. Baddest one's got 22.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bucket is good.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's the screen. New York needs to get off a shot. Driving the lane. Here's Melo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Baddest one. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 36, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
There's the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Baddest one's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Pass to Melo. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. New York trails by 4. Shoots from the line. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For New York, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
For the away team, number 31, 2 shots.
First one falls for. And so he hits both. Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Pass to Roach. Here's Andrews. Swiped away. To the right side. West outside. Sinks the triple. West has got himself on the board with 3 there.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
There's the steal. 3 on 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For New York, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Toronto trailing. Baddest one passes to Melo. Jones against West. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by New York. Right wing. Down low. Low block shot on the way. Misses the baby hook. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kristich passes to West. To the middle. Kristich down low. Shot clock at 6. Over Melo. New York, no good that time either.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. 24 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Andrews passes to Roach. Drains it from beyond the arc. And Toronto leads by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Kristich. And it's Melo with the rebound. Melo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's baddest one. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Toronto making a change here. Graham's checked in, and New York making a change here. New York trails by 4. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
For New York, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto leads by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else,
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Kristich. Money out there with Jones. Then there's Baddest one. And it's Roach in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Roach.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Melo. He's guarded closely. Had the space there, but it's offline. New York trailing. Pass to Skinny. Wallace outside. Rebounded by Baddest one. Baddest one's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Into
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Wallace. From 7, again, Toronto.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Kristich going inside.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the paint. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Wallace. From deep. And it's Melo with the rebound. Melo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Roach. Jacks up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Roach has got 10 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Johnson, he's checked in for New York. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
New York trails by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down low. Stolen by Jones. Fast break Toronto. Now here's Melo. Guarded close. Misses in close.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Kristich kicks to Johnson. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Baddest one's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Melo. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Wasted no time on that one.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Jones has it in the corner. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Skinny's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace outside. Pass to Skinny. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Skinny. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. And Toronto making a change here. Hart's checked in. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kristich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Skinny's got 4 this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to baddest one. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
New York moving the ball around. Johnson surveying the floor. Inside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Pass to Hart. To the middle. Jones with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's baddest one. Rebound by Johnson.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Off target with the open look.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he drives in. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
New York trails by 9. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. Here's baddest one. It's rebounded by New York. Fires it up. New York, no good that time either. Toronto leading by 9. Out to the right wing. Graham with the bounce pass. Andrews. His three-pointer's off the mark. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 6.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Pass to baddest one. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York trails by 6. 1:41 left to play in the third. Now Johnson. This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And so Graham will bring it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. Baddest one passes to Hart. Offline with his 3.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Another steal. Andrews passes to baddest one. Graham with the ball. Outside, Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. New York trails by 6. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And no good. Toronto shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Here's baddest one. 37 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Hart finds Graham. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Johnson the screen. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Toronto ahead, leading by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And New York, looking at who they've got. Here's Melo. Bangs home the trifecta. Melo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto. New York trails by 7. Wallace outside. A shot. And again, it's New York.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Toronto shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now here's Graham. He's tightly guarded from downtown. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Johnson with a screen on Graham. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Pass to baddest one.